Okay. So I want to go through this post because this is so fucking, it's so bad. It's hilarious. It's so bad. Like it's hilariously bad. It is that bad. All right. So incel group of YouTubers that spawn anti-herd comment. There are more than 4,600 anti-herd propaganda videos. So everything that is anti-herd is propaganda, right? So listen to this. They're curated by a close-knit group of raging incels, misogynists, red pillars, and alt-righters, with one going on record to state they were hired by Waldman. That's fucking wrong. No one was hired by Waldman. Tug talked to Waldman like Waldman talked to all journalists. These people are just fucking idiots and they don't know how to read or listen, which is why they lose, right? Why they will keep losing, because they don't listen. And by the way, this is going to be a good fucking segue to the Dobbs decision, because the same type of people that are fucking freaking out over this are going to be freaking out over the Dobbs decision. And by the way, I'm going to show you the link on this very Reddit, when we transition over topics. It's the same sort of delusional people who don't understand, they don't listen, they don't know facts. It's in this channel will always be about facts over feelings. And look, I know I'm going to hurt some people's feelings. I know there's people who are watching this channel who are like, I think the Dobbs decision was wrong. That's fine. Listen, guess what? Listen for a second. Listen to the facts, and they're going to sort out how your fifis may not have this shit straight, bruh. So, everybody is a red pillar, a raging misogynist, blah, blah, blah. Now, this is all a bunch of good stuff. Talks about how the videos are easy to consume, repeat talking points, they're misogynistic, alt-right themed, and they're weaponized to brainwash casual viewers. They accuse the umbrella guy. They can't even get his name right. It's that umbrella guy, you fucking idiots. Seriously. That umbrella guy. You're so stupid. A Missouri therapist who groomed his 6-year-old patient to become his wife when he was 30. That's fucked up and a wrong allegation and complete bullshit. So they say that our content should be banned from YouTube. This is the play. This is the play they're making for all of us. Guys, this is always how they tried to come. They tried to paste the YouTube policy on discriminatory content. They try to call it discriminatory content to silence us and get rid of us, all of us. And by the way, wait till you see the list. They want to get rid of all of these channels. They want to yeet like half of YouTube here. This is going to be insane. So they say that any content, so this is apparently discriminatory, right? So content uploaded with the intent to shame, deceive, or insult a minor, content that prolongs name calling or malicious insults on someone's intrinsic attributes. So this is kind of the one that gets a lot of people. It's prolonged name calling. So if you come after somebody and just that person and you don't stop and it's something that happens, yeah, that can trigger YouTube's policies. It's not illegal, but that can trigger their policies. So obviously you got to mix it up a little bit and you got to base it on facts. See, here's the thing. These people believe she's a survivor of SA. They truly believe that. So they believe this is discriminatory because it's targeting someone who they believe is a victim of SA. That's the problem. And what's up to everybody joining in the chat? I see people coming in. When you come in, I know this is a different time. It's not my normal time because I'm in California right now. I know. I'm getting the fuck out as soon as I can. Trust me. I did not want to be here for more than I have to be here. I have the first flight back to Korea, land of fucking kimchi and plastic surgery as soon as I can get out of here on Sunday. But right now, I'm just hoping Gavin Newsom doesn't know where I am, because I have made enough hit videos on that guy that I'm worried. But yeah, I mean, I see people in the chat too coming in all different places. I even see Khan is coming and says, I'm a bit of a lefty and I love Tug. Look, listen, I have a lot of people who come on my channel who follow me and say, I'm a lefty, or I voted X, Y, or Z. That's fine. You're still welcome on my channel. I just hope you can listen up and see what these deranged people are doing. And they're doing it under the flag of taking up leftist ideals, of taking up woke ideals, of taking up social justice. They're trying to push it under that flag. It's not that. It's the furthest thing from that. And the funniest thing about this is that people will literally say, people will say that this group, that everybody in the audience that's been watching Amber Heard content is misogynist. The majority of people are women. The majority of my audience is women. The majority of people who have literally tuned in this whole trial are women. How are they misogynist? It's insane. It's an insane argument. And to say that we're targeting people based on their sexual orientation, age, caste, disability is ridiculous. So here's the hate list. So the first one they got, and they have two parts. The first is celebrity gossip. So these are not the law tubers. These are not law tubers. Okay. So just note that. So you got obviously Incredibly Average, right? So Incredibly Average did 18 anti-Amber Heard videos, and apparently they're accusing him of leaking recordings from Waldman and manipulating transcripts. They're accusing him of that. Umbrella Guy has 1,000, right? That Umbrella Guy, 1,000. Look at this. Celebrity gossip channel targeting children. Alt-right lunatic. Alt-right psychotic incel. How is he an incel if he has a wife and children? And they even acknowledge this. They even acknowledge that he has a wife. So if you know he has a wife and a child, how is he an incel? They literally are so dumb, they don't even understand the definition of incel. That means someone who hasn't had sex, buddy. If you have a child, you are by definition not an incel. You have had sex to produce that child. We do not believe in miraculous birth here. Sorry, my super religious people on this channel, but I don't believe that shit. Bypass the hymen. I just believe. Look, I believe that crazy stuff can happen, but if you have a child, it came from mommy and daddy fucking. I'm sorry if that disturbs anybody, but we're spitting facts here on this channel. That's what's happening today. Miss Dog Lover says, quick hello, and thanks for the stream. You can call me Luis. And thanks to Danielle, Miss Beaver's Unit for modding. Let me know if you need any support in modding. Yes, thank you very much. I think we're full up on mods. I have a lot of mods right now, and a little bit sometimes with mods when they're posting, they can kind of post too much a little bit and flood the chat. But I think we're good for now, but I will let you know, Miss Dog Lover. So I appreciate that. I really do. And shout out to my mods, Danielle, Chris, Beaver's Unit. They do a great job. Obviously, we're almost at 79K. And we're almost at 80. So if you guys can just hit like and subscribe. I know there's 1,600 of you right now. If you smash that, a couple of you subscribe, we'll get there, guys. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to get there like we're checking out Tug's tits. Padawan Grifter said, this stream should have been made by Adam. The grift would have been better. I don't have my hoodie with me. I'm traveling. I don't have my hoodie. The weather is good, so I didn't need it. I'm looking a little flyer today, one might say. Tina said, Tug said over 50% of his audience is female. Yeah, exactly. So they're 50% internalized misogynists, right? All right. So back to lists. You got the quartering. All right. Well, look, listen. I've had Jeremy on my stream, but I'm going to tell you right now, that trucker mustache he has right now, the one he got on Ricada for shaving for doing his grift coffee, which I may or may not have purchased for my mother. He looks like a weirdo. I would not trust him. He looks like he's waiting outside a trucker bathroom in order to give somebody a ZJ. I'm just saying, I'm a little concerned about Jeremy from the quartering. So I will agree. I will agree that he is an active participant in Gamergate, Comicsgate, and AnimeGate. A raging incel. And I think they give us like incel scores. So he gets like a 10 out of 10 for incel score. Look at that. Celebrity gossip. And of course, Jeremy, who has a wife who he just exposed live. But of course, he's an incel, right? Film Streak, Celebrity Gossip Channel, 1,500. Steve J. Raw, 300. Anti-mainstream media. Popcorn Planet, incel and red pill themes throughout. Celebrity gossip, drama react. They're incels too. Great. Isn't that funny? Viral Visions, celebrity gossip. Colonel Kurtz, pro Manson, pro Depp, and of course she's got to be an incel too, right? As a girl. Binge Central, celebrity gossip, incel. Joseph Morris, Mr. H, Dave Neal, This Happened, Asmongold, Yellow Flash, Corgi-san. They only give Yellow Flash alt-right. Shout out to my boy Yellow Flash. Yellow Flash is definitely also a misogynist incel. He's definitely also a misogynist incel, like 100%. He's also a Yahtzee. I'll say that as well. Corgi-san, Dr. Grand, Frank Valchira, Pop Juice, Psychology in Seattle, Silvatop, Behavioral Arts, and Eric Hunley. No, the Hun. The Hun. They got the Hun. Eric Hunley, R.I.P. Eric Hunley. You are now an incel, misogynist too. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. I really love this list. These lists, by the way. Lists are always so fun. They're so fun. Grim says, they seriously crossed the line when they threatened to call CPS on Tug. Yeah, that's some fucked up shit, but that shows you how crazy these people are. They are willing to try to call, they will swat you. They will swat you, which means they will send the police to your house. For those that are abroad, you may not understand this. What that means is, in America, people have guns. And because of that, the police often sometimes assume that everybody has a gun, it's loaded, and they're going to kill them with it. So they go in when they're, get a call, and they'll get a call from a fake call line. It'll be some fake caller that'll say, I've got a gun. And they'll say, I've shot my wife or partner or girlfriend or somebody else, and I'm going to shoot somebody else too, unless you show up right now. So the SWAT comes in, they're swinging their dicks. And sometimes in those circumstances, people get shot. People actually die during those swatting events. They're called swatting because it's the SWAT team that shows up. So, and for those who don't know, for those who are abroad, it's the guys in the body armor, the big guns. They're coming in. They're coming hard. Now, of course, this happens more and more often. And with certain people like the Quartering, like Nick Rekieta, like Tim Pool, who've been swatted multiple times. The law enforcement knows, and they're generally not going to come in there guns blazing after the 20th time that this call has been made. However, it can still end up with serious issues. And trying to call Child Protective Services is some fucked up shit. That's a new low. That's a new low. Tina says, we all know the truth. Much love, Legal Mindset. Thank you, Tina. I really appreciate that. Honestly. Pinky when Norwegian says, what is a lefty in the US? I mean, well, that's like an existential question. Like, what is left and what is right? Like, I literally got in that debate with Ian Runkle yesterday, because Ian was saying he's kind of left, and I said, okay, Ian, and I love Ian, by the way. This is much love. This is saying, and I was like, okay, Ian, why are you left? And I was having this conversation with him, and he goes, well, because I like trans people, because I think that there should be some support for LGBTQA++. And I'm like, okay, in what sense? And he said, well, they should be able to do whatever they want to do without anybody bothering them. I'm like, I agree with that too. That's part of a true libertarianism, is you want to fuck a dude in the privacy of your own home. That's your business. No one gives a shit. I think people on the left and the right would agree with that. Whatever you want to do as an adult is fine. Don't groom the children. But you want to do as an adult is fine. So trying to define the left, just saying, okay, because I like X or Y, it's very difficult. Even who you voted for, because there's people who say they're on the right and they're more comfortable voting for a Clinton, right? Or over a Trump, and they say they're on the right, right? And there's people on the left, or traditionally who are on the left, like union workers, who might be more comfortable voting for Trump over Biden. It's hard to say. So that's more of an existential question from perhaps another stream, but I do like it. That's actually a good question, a very good super chat. Saltstorm says, thank you to everyone who signed Tug's petition, almost 13K, while there was a petition of lies, hasn't broken 1,500 yet. Hasn't been 3 days. Here's the thing. You know why this is? This is because the real bots are the Amber Heard bots. The real bots are the Amber Heard bots, the Amber Heard followers. That is all fugazi. It is all bullshit. It is all bullshit. Real people support Johnny Depp. Real people support Tug. Real people support LawTube. Fake motherfuckers support, Amber Heard, support Chris Boozy. It's really interesting how the motherfucker has like 96K followers on Twitter, but he constantly only gets about 200 likes. Really weird. It almost sounds like some of those people following him might be dead accounts, fake accounts, maybe even bots. That'd be weird if a guy who runs a bot company or a bot investigation company, in fact, has bots. That'd be kind of weird, right? That'd be kind of odd. Of course, I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there. So let's move on. Let's move on to the real toxic people, right? The real toxic people are here. This is it, guys. This is it. This is what you want. All right. Let's get into who is the most crazy of the people. And guys, you are going to blow your fucking mind here. So this list of misogynists, racists is so deep. So first of all, you start with the biggest nose. The biggest nose. Obviously, you have Rekieta Law. He is the biggest freaking, he is the top of the herd when it comes to incel content. Look at this. He has 120 anti-Amber Heard videos, 120. 1 year ago, he started anti-Amber Heard content. That umbrella guy sells me on covering Johnny Depp's case, posted 1 year ago. Incel content throughout. Incel content throughout. By the way, Piggy asks, I'm a socialist. Do you have socialists in the United States? Yes, we have a lot of socialists in the United States. They're called Antifa. Go check. You can, a lot of them. A lot of them. And by the way, smash that like button for the incels. Do it for the incels, guys. Do it for incels like Nick Rekieta, right? Because unless you smash that like button, an incel will not grow its incel wings. You got to be able to do that. All right. So next, big incel, Legal Bites. Legal Bites. Collaborating with psychology in Seattle admits to misunderstanding the case. Well, actually, okay, this is like mostly factual, right? Like this is actually pretty accurate. Like she did make an admission that she misunderstood like parts of the case or made mistakes. I think that makes her genuine because she said that she made a mistake on like she, interpreted something wrong. That's genuine. If I make a mistake, I say, oh, I fucked up, guys. There's some times where I've said stuff and I fucked up. Like I fucked up on the Assange stuff initially because I didn't know that Assange was being extradited again and that they'd approved it. I fucked up. I made a wrong statement in the next stream. I came back and said, you know what? I missed that news item. I'm wrong. I think that makes you authentic and a real human being, not a fucking monster. That's the problem with the mainstream media, by the way, guys. This is why we are kicking them in the balls. But right now, it's because they will not admit they're wrong. They think it is a flaw to admit they're wrong. I think it is a strength. It is something that conveys that you're being an authentic human being and you know when you can be wrong. Because if you're a wise person, you know that you always have something to learn and you always have the ability to be proven wrong. And all the time, I open up to people who can argue something against me, can convince me of something, and I'm open to that. I'm open to those arguments. I listen to people. It's crazy. It's crazy. So Nate the lawyer is a misogynist, an incel, a red pillar, and he's alt-right. So Nate, who was who is married with children, is a misogynist, incel, red pillar. He's so red pill that he is literally has a family, right? And he's alt-right. He's so alt-right that he literally calls himself the lefty of LawTube. I mean, Nate is pretty left, and I mean, I'll say this: he's more right than like Antifa, and he understands the points that people on the right make, but he's definitely left. Like Nate is definitely left. Like I definitely get the left vibes from Nate. Gwen says, House just passed a Senate gun control bill off to Biden. Says, are you fucking kidding me? We're going to talk about that a little later. Okay, I'm going to have to do a separate stream on that. This is too much. That's a separate stream again. That's wholly separate. Because, by the way, I'm just going to say real quick, the whole Supreme Court decision that went down on the New York gun case, it pissed off a lot of other people. I said this to Kurt, and he made a face. But I think practically the red flag laws and the gun control bill, it takes away your Second Amendment rights way more than we got back from the decision in New York. And I'm talking practically, not constitutionally. Here's the difference. Things can be, constitutionally, this means this, and we got rid of immediate scrutiny. That's important. I like that. That's great, right? That's fine. But I care about practical results. I'm a corporate attorney. I've been a business attorney. When I'm talking to my clients, I'm talking about real shit. Like this is how shit actually works. And red flag laws are really deployed in real life, and they're deployed immediately. In order to contest those, we'd have to take that all the way back up to the Supreme Court. Frankly, I think red flag laws are unconstitutional. I think they should be completely thrown out. I think they should be banned nationwide, but we're not going to get a challenge on that for years now. For years. On the red flag laws or on this gun control bill, which by the way, I think is also unconstitutional. But we'll get into that. Miss Doglove. Oh, sorry, missed this one there. I've got to start starring these. I'm figuring out the new technology as I go, to make sure I catch everybody before I get onto the biggest incel red pillar of them all. So Miss Dog Lover I have here says, hello again. Sorry it's late in London and I've been drinking. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Okay, I am 35. I'll be 36 in August. So I'm a Leo. I like long walks on the beach. My favorite drink is an old fashioned. I'm 6'6", 2 meters in the metric system. And yeah, I think that's all you need to know on my dating profile, right? Kyle says, Nate is alt-right. Lamo, I just got here, and I will say, whoever created this has their head buried deep in their own rectum. Good Lord. Yeah, these people are fucking crazy. They're delusional, and you love to see it. You love to see it because it's prime content. Prime content. Pinky says, Nick Rekieta is fucking cray-cray. I love him. He says what I and a lot of us think. Laugh so much when he's on. You do too, Andrew. Love from Norway. Appreciate that. I really do appreciate you guys giving me the love, because it helps me do this for you guys. All right, let's get on to the biggest known incel, the known incel of the group, the top incel of them all is this motherfucker. He is such an incel that he goes to Korea to press off his inceldom on unsuspecting Korean ladies. That is legal mindset. Yes. And I'm kind of pissed off though. I only got an incel score of 3. Note that Quartering got raging incel 10. I hereby, Jeremy from the Quartering, I hereby challenge you to an incel-off. I hereby challenge you to an incel-off to prove who is the bigger incel. Is it you or me, Jeremy? I bet it's me. I bet I can win every single day, bro. I got you. Do you even own a waifu pillow? Do you even own a waifu pillow? I mean, I don't, but I can buy one easily. I mean, I'm in Asia. Like, do you even read webtoons, bro? Like, do you even do that? Vinray says, shout out to my man, incel themes throughout with a nice cut. Yeah, I just got a haircut today, but I appreciate you noticing that. It's really telling when they call you incels instead of explaining why Amber Heard shouldn't have been liable. Yeah, exactly. It's almost like when you switch to a, oh God, what do they call it? It's slipping my mind right now. When you slip to attacking someone's like appearance or their, personality, ad hominem. In debate, when somebody switches to ad hominem arguments, which means they're attacking, let's say, your appearance or your character instead of the argument, you've actually won the argument. You should be very happy. So instead of getting mad when people do that, switch your brain around. When someone makes fun of you, when you're having an argument about a thing, let's say it's about economic policy, right? And you're arguing left versus right, communism versus capitalism, and you're having the argument. When the commie starts making fun of you and saying, oh, you're just a crusty ass white guy, you've won. You should smile because you've won. You've won the argument. They've switched to ad hominem attacks. This is how you know you've won. And by the way, we're going to see this. We're going to see this in the Dobbs decision. This is why this is a great tie together, because they don't have legal arguments. They have they have screech. They have kicked their legs and don't understand what they're doing. This is all you're going to see for the next week. You're going to see people reeing and screeching. They cannot defeat the legal arguments because they're fucking idiots. They don't understand anything. Well, now, Joe is alt-right, though. No, Joe told me yesterday, so I was drinking with Joe, and Joe told me he is alt-right. He also told me that he's part of a Yahtzee. He's a little bit Yahtzee. He may or may not go into fight for Ukraine with the Azov battalion. Joe is definitely alt-right, for sure. Joe Neerman is 100% alt-right. He told me that. That is my legal, financial, and medical opinion, that Joe is alt-right. He's 100% alt-right. Miss Dog Lover says, thanks for the information. I'll pass if that's okay. Joking. It's okay. It's okay. You're always free to take me up on a long walk on the beach. Actually, someone says I'm as tall as Thor. I think I don't know if I'm taller than Chris Hemsworth. I think I'm we're close. I think I may be taller though. Who wrote this depth delusion post and asked his mom if I'm an incel? Galloway says, Andrew, you're such a vegan. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my God. Yes. I totally am a vegan. Yes. It's totally possible to be a vegan in Korea where they literally don't even have vegan products in most restaurants and stores. But okay, yeah, sure. Totally possible. Ben Ray says, what's called the deplorable by Killary. I'll own to being an incel by a bunch of re simps. Yeah. Fuck these guys. All right. Moving on to the next guy, Emily D. Baker, huge red pillar, right? Emily D. Baker, misogynist, right? For sure. DUI guy, law react, sexually, verbally harassed jurors in Amber Heard attended trial. Law nerd clips. They throw in fucking law nerd clips. Law nerd clips. You better clip this shit right now, law nerd clips, because guess what? Law nerd clips, I can attest personally, even though I don't know who law nerd clips is or whether law nerd clips is one person or multiple people or 50 people. All I know is that law nerd clips is a misogynist. They're alt-right. They have alt-right themes and they support lawyers. And we all know lawyers are shitty humans. Lawyers are horrible humans, right? Horrible humans. So yeah, law nerd clips. Why do you support these horrible humans that are YouTube lawyers? They're horrible. Amazing Shooter says, typed in Chris Boozy bots. First video that comes out talking about how he creates bot farms. There we go. There we go. How did Amber get all this support? I wonder. Maybe she paid for some bots. Even Elon admitted that in Twitter, it's easy to make bots. That was part of his Veritas call the other day, which I covered. I covered that on my legalmindset.locals.com. It's easy to make bots now. Very easy. Hub Peters says they're not scores; they're references to footnotes. Okay. Well, we're gonna get the footnotes. Okay. Thanks, Hub. But I still here's the thing: they called Jeremy a raging incel and just me an incel. So I still want to fight Jeremy on the incel fight. I still want to fight him. I do appreciate you noting the footnotes. Good logic. Is red pill alt-right themes? Viva Fry, right-wing red pill. Hogue law. Hogue is an incel. Okay. Did you guys see that picture of Hogue as a Care Bear? Like, did anybody see that on Twitter? There's like the Hogue Care Bear. I just imagine Hogue as like a little Care Bear with a little cute nose and the hat. You know, like he's too cute to be an incel. Like I can't imagine him being an incel. It's not possible. Galloway says, you're a legend, Andrew. Keep up the good streams. Bro, I do what I can. I do what I can for the people. I'm a man of the people. Legal Vices lived in Korea for 34 years. I love it. Like, this is a negative. Like they're putting this down like it's a negative. Like, he's lived in Korea for 34 years. And like, he's smart. He's like saved a lot of money and time and had to deal with crazy 304s in the United States. It's crazy. Claims legal expertise. He's a literal lawyer. Literally, he works for, like, I think he's put his job pretty much out there, but he works for a law firm in Busan. He's an actual lawyer. Like, his name is out there. So oh shit, did I just blink out? I hope I didn't blink out. Anyways, Koopa, what's up? Thank you for the chat. Always have good chats with Drex and you guys. It's fun as fuck to talk to you guys. Every super chat higher their blood pressure. So here's mine for a good proopers. Thank you very much. We're trying to fuck up their blood pressure. You know why it's probably buffering? It's probably buffering because there's more than one person streaming in this hotel. I guarantee you right now. I fucking guarantee you right now. All right. So, oh, and by the way, I'm going to try to do more. I know I've done a couple of vlogs with Vices. I'll probably be hanging out with him again a couple times in the near future in Korea. So you'll get some more vlogs out of us on that one. All right. So we've got Andrea Burkhart, who's pro-dep, uncivil law, right-wing bias, trans exclusionary, radicalized political views, definitely not a feminist. LMAO. Well, yeah, I would agree that that Kurt is not a feminist. I think this is accurate. This is accurate about Kurt for sure. Runkle, strong liberal bias and alt-right. Wait, hold on. How can you be strong liberal bias and alt-right? Do they not understand what alt-right is? Is that not even, like, how is that possible? How can you be liberal and alt-right? I want to know this. This is crazy. Natalie, clickbait lawyer, not a civil lawyer. Who cares? Law Talk with Mike. They don't even have anything to say about him. RIP Mike. They don't even have anything to say about Mike. Bro, Mike, that's some hate right there. Law and Lumber, entire channel is anti-herd. They didn't even make fun of his beard. Like, I would have made a Jack Murphy joke if I was going to make one about like Law and Lumber. They didn't even go there. Like, their game is weak. They got nothing for Mike and nothing for Law and Lumber. Like, come on, bro. Step your game up. Black Belt Barrister specializing in licensing who blogs from a bedroom. I blog from my living room, and it's alleged that I once blogged from my bathroom. Whether I did, I'll leave it up to the audience to decide. But I don't have any problem with someone blogging from the bedroom. Also, Black Belt Barrister is married, I think. He's like smashing an Asian chick. So, yeah, he's getting pussy. So I don't think he's an incel either. Potentially criminal R. Kelly supporter. Well, who doesn't like peeing on somebody? I'm joking. That's a joke, people. Claims SADV child porn charges against R. Kelly were false. He's allowed to support any claims he wants to. He has his own opinions and channel. I didn't know that about him, if that's true. I don't think it's true, though, but whatever. Even if it is, who cares? All right. Interesting things he noticed. He noticed all this stuff. Let's see where these footnotes are. I didn't see the footnote. I guess the footnote was 3. Oh, here we go. Most of the channel are middle-aged white men. Yes, white men, like Legal Bites, like Andrea Burkhart, like Natalie the lawyer chick. Yes, Natalie is a great white man. Natalie is a great white man, is a perfect white man. Same thing with Emily D. Baker is a great white man, and so is Nate. Nate is my favorite white man. Alita is like, she's okay. She's not as good of a white man as Nate. Nate is a very good white man. He is the best white man. Speaking of Nate, this is Incel Country. I hope that went well. Okay, I think I probably blew out the mic. But yes, we love Incel Country. We thrive in Incel Country. Brig Cormier says, liberal bias equal alt-right is what you get when you change the definition of words on a whim. Logical inconsistencies. Yes, that's the funny thing about all this, is it's completely inconsistent. There's no consistency to it. There's no pattern. And it's all just blatant re. That's all it is.